Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. Thank you for joining me today. I am excited to do another tag video, which is the TMI tag. In the little bit of time that I have been researching this tag, I have not been able to find out who the creator is. If by the time I post this video I have figured it out, I will put the creator's name and channel down below. But for now, I will answer these questions, and there are a total of 50 questions to this TMI tag. And by what I have seen, some of them get rather personal. So we are going to figure this out. Question number 1, what are you wearing? I am wearing a yoga top that I got, that's long sleeves, that I got while I was visiting a girlfriend, my girlfriend called Kyra, in Denver, and we spent a long weekend together gorging on sushi. And while I was out there, I managed to find this yoga top that I love. It is super comfortable, and it's the only one I have. It's like brushed cotton, and when I want to be comfy, that is what I will wear. And I'm very happy that I have it, and every time I wear it, I think of her. And this necklace is a necklace that I received as a gift when I brought a bottle of wine somewhere to an African woman who I had met some weeks before, and she was so taken by the generosity that she absolutely felt she had to give me something in exchange, even though I protested. Then I realized I was being rude, and so I have had this necklace ever since, and it is a constant reminder of the generosity and goodwill that most people carry within them. So I guess I'm wearing stuff that means a lot to me. Getting all choked up. I was not expecting this. Whew. Have I ever been in love? Yes. I have even married someone I have been in love with, and that is my husband, Luc. We have been together for maybe a couple of decades at this point. Yeah, I've been around for a while, I guess. So in short, yes, I have been in love, and it is a wonderful state of being. And I would say the only thing more important than it is to really have an appreciation and love for ourselves. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. One even included stalking. So I have had a few pretty bad breakups and some not so fun breakups. I don't think I've ever had a fun breakup, even if I'm the one doing the breaking up. So yeah. Moving on. How tall am I? I am barely 5'2". So I wear very high heels and many platform shoes, so I can actually look people somewhat closely at eye level. I'm very short. Vertically challenged is what I like to say. How much do I weigh? Well, I happen to have weighed myself this morning, so 127? Well, really I fluctuate between 126 and 129 depending on the day, but I don't weigh myself every day, nor do I think that is a fixation that we should have. Any tattoos? None. No tattoos. Any piercings? I used to have pierced ears, and I don't anymore. I ended up having such horrible skin that I even got an abscess behind this ear when I was 12 or 13, and it was just not worth it. My skin couldn't handle it. I know I could get pierced ears now, But frankly, nobody ever notices that I don't have earrings on or cares. And so it's a pretty darn low priority for me. I still have scar tissue in this ear that I can feel. Like you can't see the hole, but there's definitely scar tissue in there. Yeah, not interested in getting it done. Question number 8, OTP. That would have to be Neo and Trinity in The Matrix. Yes, I am a big geek. She drove a motorcycle in that movie. I had a crotch rocket, a CBR 600 F3, purple and yellow. I was all over that movie back in 1999, and it is one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah. Favorite show. That's really hard to say. I've had a number of favorite shows over the years, but one that I was obsessed with was Twin Peaks. I ended up reading the book called Laura's Diary. I was all over. It would always end in a cliffhanger. I couldn't wait till the next week. So yeah, Twin Peaks was phenomenal. If I have to name another one, I would say that the original and the Next Generation Star Trek series were pretty fantastic. I love Jean-Luc Picard, and yeah, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Favorite bands. I love so many kinds of music. I really don't think I have a favorite band. I have a renewed appreciation for Enigma. It's hard for me to even believe how long they've been around. Yeah, I think I'm just going to say Enigma. I like pretty much every genre of music. I could easily list off dozens. Right now, Enigma is one that I have a deeper appreciation for. I think they did a fantastic job with one of their albums that I keep listening to, and I know very few people who don't have at least some appreciation for their music when they hear it, even if they don't know who the creator of the music is. So yeah, Enigma, go figure. Something I miss? That's a tough question. Whew. I didn't expect to get hit by this. I didn't read these questions in advance. I miss my mom and my dad. I do. My dad passed away when I was 19. And my mom has advanced Alzheimer's, despite the fact that she's just in her mid-60s. And she's not herself anymore, and I miss her a lot. Whew. I'm going to compose myself now. And we're going to go to happier questions. Whew. I did not expect that to hit me so hard. Okay. Favorite song? I would say I would answer the song Hélène by Rock Voisine. If I can find a video or something, I will link it down below and put the name of the song here on the screen. It is a song that my dad discovered. He was a radio DJ morning man, and he found this song. It has my first name by an artist I really like, and I even got to see Rock Voisine perform it live. And yeah, I really like that song. Question number 13 is how old am I? I am 43 and proud of it. I think things just keep getting better year after year, and I don't think that anyone should be concerned about their age. We are where we are in life, and we should be proud of where we are and who we are at the time. We evolve, and I think it's great. Question number 14 is my zodiac sign. I am a Virgo. Although I wasn't supposed to be a Virgo, I was supposed to be born at the end of September, early October, and I was a preemie baby, premature by a month. The doctors were wrong and they induced my mom. So I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo imposter, is what I am. Number 15, the quality I look for in a partner. Kindness, honesty, and kindness and honesty are the traits I look for in a partner. Favorite quote? I think that the quote, I stand on the shoulders of giants, is probably my favorite, or stand on the shoulders of giants. It is a reminder that what we learn and what we can understand and see from the world is based on a lot of thought, knowledge, and understanding of the world that came before us. And so our view of the world and our understanding of the world is an accumulation of the knowledge and wisdom that we have sought out and accumulated or learned ourselves. I love that quote. I'm sure I have somewhat butchered it, but it is a quote that I think of a lot, or a concept that I think of a lot. Favorite actor? I'm going to say Robin Williams, both as an actor and a comedian. I think he was so talented, so creative. He was a comic genius, and I think that he did a lot for people. If I were to pick a close second, I would say Jim Carrey. I have a lot of respect for what Jim Carrey has done of recent in his life, and I hope that he continues on with the path that he started not that long ago. He's going back into movies. I'm not sure. I'm a little confused about what he's doing right now, but I hope it's for the right reasons and that he's happy with it. And I just think that there's a lot of uniqueness and specialness about him. Yeah, those two gentlemen have had an indelible impact on the way I live and think, and I appreciate it. Favorite color? That's an easy one. Purple. Purple all the way. My favorite by far. Loud music or soft? Loud. Always. Loud. Number 20, where do you go when you're sad? Usually in my bedroom, or I will go out walking. I find walking helpful when I need to clear my mind and deal with something that's not fun. How long does it take you to shower? If it weren't for my 5-minute leave-in conditioner, I would probably be done in 5 minutes. I'm very quick with showers. Baths? Completely different story. But a shower, I am in and out as soon as I have taken care of my hair and taken care of what I need to with the razor. I am out of there. I don't like to just hang around. I don't like to just hang around in the shower. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? If I'm really getting ready, an hour. If I am making sure I have clothes on so I don't shock the whole neighborhood, 5 minutes. So, it depends on what I have going on that given day. So if I'm just hanging around the house and not going anywhere, I may later on in the day go and do a full face just because I want to, even if I'm not going to go see anybody. But it can be, between 5 minutes and an hour. Have I ever been in a physical fight? No. I have blocked a woman who kept trying to hit my boyfriend, my husband now, but my boyfriend at the time. And I basically played bodyguard for him. For some reason, she felt like she had to keep hitting his shoulder. She really liked him and didn't understand I was his girlfriend. And yeah, she was making an idiot out of herself. So yeah, I was blocking for him. A turn on is somebody doing something super nice for me that is, it really hits me hard. I'm always very appreciative and notice it, no question. A turn off is, again, I'm going to say selfishness. So generosity is a turn on, selfishness and self-absorption is a turn off. So question number 26, the reason I joined YouTube is the community. I wanted to connect with other people and I have definitely enjoyed that so far for this channel. Another reason for joining YouTube was to get better at public speaking, and I have just gained a whole lot more from the community aspect, though I've learned a lot on the technology side and the editing side and of course public speaking, but I have to say connecting with others has been the most rewarding part of YouTube, despite the fact that it was a secondary reason for getting online in this way. Fears. I have a fear of heights, despite the fact that I used to skydive. I guess I also have a fear of ending up without connections somehow, and connections I mean without deeply meaningful relationships to me. I don't see how that would necessarily happen because I have a lot of fantastic people in my life, but I think that people who end up, for a variety of reasons, being alone, I think that's a really hard way to live. And so yeah, I guess that would be a fear. And I would say dementia is also a fear. It's horrible to see what it does to the mind. And the psychological trauma involved for someone who's experiencing their mental decline is pretty horrible. So yeah, I'm afraid of it, I would say, yeah. Wow, these are hard questions. Another hard question, number 28. The last thing that made you cry. Can I say number 27? Jeez. I don't cry that easily, and apparently I've done so 3 times on camera since starting these questions. Probably if I go back beyond this video, because I didn't expect to cry today on this video, I would say that funeral. We were at a family member's funeral, and that made me cry. And it doesn't matter whose funeral it is, I'm a crier. So what can I say? And before that, it was my goddaughter's high school graduation. I was very proud of her, and that definitely made me cry. Okay, enough on crying. Next. Question number 29. Last time I said I love... Oh, okay, it says, last time you said you loved someone. This morning to my husband. I pretty much say it every day, and I mean it every day. Okay, number 30, the meaning behind my YouTube name. The YouTube name I have is HMM Makeup, and it has a double meaning. So HMM are my initials. My name is Hélène Marie Massicotte, HMM, and HMM Makeup is also me discovering my new relationship with makeup. So it's makeup. Corny, but that's what my channel means. The last book I read. A recent book I read, I don't know if it was the last one, was Finish by John Acuff. I really enjoyed it. I will put a picture of it right here because I think it's worth seeing the book cover. And number 32, the book you're currently reading. I have it right next to me actually. You can see all the sticky notes. This is the book that I'm currently reading, and it is The Hacking of the American Mind by Robert Lustig. If you are curious about what it is that I'm reading and why, you can easily do a YouTube search on Robert Lustig. He offers fascinating information, and I got this book recommendation by Hannah Louise Poston, I think. Poston? Hannah Louise Poston. Here on YouTube, I will put her channel down below. It's a very good book. The last show I watched was The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I really like his stuff. The last person I talked to, that would have been my husband. He was leaving to do a walkabout out in the country today, and he left with our dog Silhouette. And yeah, I'm expecting to see him in a couple of hours. He was kind enough to free up the house so I could do this video for you. My favorite food, sushi. I love sushi. Sushi is life. I also really enjoy red wine. A place I want to visit. I have been to, I believe now, 27 places, over 20 countries. I am not 100% sure of those stats, but I'm pretty close. If you want a whole list, I'll put a link to the whole list of places I've been down below. A place that I do want to visit is Bruges. Bruges is a city that fascinates me, and I would really, really like the opportunity to walk through that city for a number of days. I find it fascinating, and every time I see pictures of it, it reinforces the fact that I want to go there someday. The last place we were, and I say we because the last time oh no, that's not true. Okay, I'll give you two answers. The last place I was in Orlando, Florida for a conference. And the last time, or the last place my husband and I were, was Guatemala and Belize for a 19-day trip in that area of the world. Lots of stories about that part of the world. Number 39, do I have a crush? Nope, no crush. Number 40, the last time I kissed someone, that was a few hours when I kissed my husband goodbye as he was leaving the house. The last time I was insulted. Okay, well, I don't know if it has to necessarily be intentional, but I will say I feel a lack of respect. Maybe you would think that that is an insult. I feel a lack of respect when someone doesn't bother to spell my name right, despite the fact that we've been working together for a long time. So they'll write Hélène instead of Hélène, which has an E at the end. And then if they really know me well and they don't put the accents on my name, I can't help but take it personally. I think our name is super important. My grandmother named me. And if somebody doesn't even take the time to put all 6 letters in a short name, or if they know me well, to not just copy and paste my signature in the email into the to field, you know, to the top of the email to say, hey, Hélène, and write an email, I think it hurts more than being ignored, because it means you have little respect for probably one of the most important things to me. And I would suspect for a lot of people, our names are part of our identity. And when somebody doesn't bother to spell it right, I have a rough time with it every time. Yeah. I really want folks to write my name properly. And when someone does, especially with the accents, it means a lot. Favorite flavor of sweet? I'm going to go with red wine because I'm not really a sweets person anymore. Yeah, red wine or German chocolate cheesecake. Yeah, I stand by that answer. Okay. My husband and I go to get a piece of that maybe once or twice a year, and it's stinking fabulous. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't even know why I'm not wearing it today. It's a necklace that my husband got for me for no reason other than to want to get me something. He's not a jewelry person, and for him to get me a necklace, it meant a lot, and I think of him every single time I put it on, and I really, really love it. And it's from a local jewelry shop, an artisan jewelry shop here in our city. So yeah, I really, really love that piece of jewelry. Only 5 more questions. Hang in there. The last sport I played. Well, I don't know if you would, I mean, it kind of assumes team sport, but I will talk about the last sporty kind of thing other than working out that I have done, and that is archery. I have a recumbent bow, and I do go and shoot arrows at a range on a regular basis, an indoor range, and that would be the last sporty thing that I've done, other again than working out. The last song I sang. What was the last song I sang? I would have to say Chandelier by Sia. I like most of Sia's songs. So that one or Arms Wide Open. It's from Creed. It's one of those two that is the last one I sang. Favorite chat up line? I don't like any of them. And have I ever used a chat up line? No. No. The last time I hung out with anyone, that would be yesterday. I spent 3 hours having coffee with my friend Wendy. No deadline coffee times are my favorite, and in the last month I've been lucky enough to have 2 of those. And that is, you show up with someone, you know there's no end time, you just have a deep conversation until both of you just naturally have the conversation come to an end. And I value those conversations so, so very much. And usually they're one-on-one. They're just about my favorite interaction to have, hands down. And number 50 is the last one, and the question is, who should answer these questions next? You should. I think you should answer these questions next if you haven't yet. What a process. I purposefully did not read these questions before filming, and I think that they are more powerful that way. I hope you got something out of it. I actually think I did, because I even think I discovered a little bit about myself here. Would I answer the exact same way the next time I get those questions asked, or that I ask myself these questions? Probably not. It's whatever came to mind, obviously. Some of them are going to be lasting answers, but I really enjoyed this, and if I can figure out who came up with it, I will definitely give them credit. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming up with these 50 questions. I think they're great, and I enjoyed the experience of answering them. I hope you enjoyed watching today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. I thank you for your time today. I appreciate it very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.